prehistoric creatures preserved in permafrost offer scientists an extraordinary window into ancient ecosystems, revealing remarkably intact specimens that have been frozen for tens of thousands of years. Here are 15 strange prehistoric creatures found frozen in ice. Number 15. Baby mammoths. Two baby woolly mammoths, Lyuba and Chroma, met a tragic end around 40,000 years ago in Siberia. These incredibly preserved infant mammoths were just 1 and 2 months old when they died. CT scans revealed their horrifying final moments. Both calves choked on thick mud while crossing rivers or lakes. Lyuba, found in 2007 on the Yamal Peninsula, was remarkably intact. She likely crashed through ice during a spring crossing, getting mud stuck in her trunk and airways. Chroma, discovered in 2008 near the Chroma River, had a broken spine and mud in her respiratory system, suggesting she fell from a collapsing riverbank. Scientists consider these specimens extraordinary, as they provide unprecedented insights into mammoth development. Number 14. Frozen ancient bison. In 2011, members of the Yukagir tribe uncovered an extraordinary prehistoric treasure in northern Siberia, a 9,000-year-old steppe bison mummy. This remarkably preserved specimen, known as the Yukagir bison, represents one of only 4 complete steppe bison mummies ever found worldwide. The 4-year-old male bison was frozen in near-perfect condition, with a complete heart, brain, and digestive system. Scientists from the Russian Academy of Sciences performed a detailed necropsy, revealing that the animal likely died from starvation, as evidenced by the lack of fat around its abdomen. This incredible find provides unprecedented insights into the extinct bison priscus species. Researchers believe the mummy's exceptional preservation will help them understand the animal's habitat, behavior, and the reasons behind its extinction during the end of the Ice Age. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button and click the notification bell right now. Number 13. 42,000-year-old foal preserved in Siberian ice. A remarkably intact Lena horse foal was discovered in the Batagaika crater of Siberia, offering an extraordinary glimpse into prehistoric life. The young horse, just 1 to 2 weeks old, was found perfectly preserved in permafrost, with its skin, hair, and even bodily fluids still intact. Scientists extracted liquid blood and urine from the 39-inch tall foal, making it one of the most well-preserved Ice Age animals ever found. The bay-colored horse with a black tail belonged to an extinct species called Equus caballus linensis. Researchers from Russia and South Korea are attempting to clone the ancient horse, though they acknowledge the challenges. The foal likely died by drowning in mud during the Pleistocene epoch, becoming naturally mummified in the frozen ground. Number 12. Ancient lion cubs of Siberia. 2 extraordinary mummified cave lion cubs were discovered along the Semyuelyak River in Siberia. Sparta, a female cub, and Boris, a male cub, were found just 49 feet apart, but lived thousands of years apart. Sparta, approximately 28,000 years old, is remarkably preserved with her golden brown fur, whiskers, and soft tissues intact. Boris, older at 43,448 years, is slightly more damaged, but still incredibly well preserved. Both cubs were just 1 or 2 months old when they died, likely buried quickly by a potential mudslide. These cave lions were larger than modern African lions, adapted to cold environments with thick fur coats. Researchers believe they lived throughout northern Eurasia and North America, before becoming extinct around 14,000 years ago. Number 11. Baby woolly rhino. Scientists uncovered an extraordinary specimen in Siberia, a 10,000-year-old baby woolly rhinoceros named Sasha. This remarkable find represents the first complete juvenile woolly rhino ever discovered. Preserved perfectly in permafrost, Sasha measures approximately 5 feet long and 2.6 feet tall, with remarkable details intact, including soft tissues, fur, and even teeth. The young rhino was found by a hunter named Alexander Bandarov along a riverbank in northeastern Siberia. Experts describe the discovery as absolutely unique, noting that only a handful of adult woolly rhinos have been found worldwide. Researchers are particularly excited about extracting DNA from Sasha to learn more about this extinct species that roamed during the Ice Age. Woolly rhinos lived between 460,000 and 12,000 years ago, thriving in cold Arctic environments with their thick, shaggy coats. Number 10. Arctic prehistoric bear. Scientists uncovered a remarkably preserved female brown bear on Bolshoi-Lyakovsky Island in the Russian Arctic. Initially believed to be an extinct cave bear from the Ice Age, radiocarbon dating revealed the animal is actually 3,460 years old. The female bear was approximately 2 to 3 years old when she died, standing 5.1 feet tall and weighing around 172 pounds. Researchers conducted a detailed necropsy, examining her internal organs, brain, and even stomach contents, which included plant remnants and bird feathers. The bear's preservation was extraordinary, with her skin, fat, tissues, and organs intact. Scientists remain uncertain how she arrived on the island, speculating she might have swum, walked across sea ice, or traveled when the island was connected to the mainland. Number 9. Ancient wolf cub. In 2016, gold miners in Yukon, Canada, unearthed an extraordinary archaeological treasure, a 57,000-year-old female wolf pup named Jure. Perfectly preserved in permafrost, this remarkable specimen is the most complete wolf mummy ever found. Weighing just 1.5 pounds and measuring about 16.5 inches long, Jure was approximately 7 weeks old when she died, likely from a den collapse. Her body was so well preserved that researchers could examine her fur, skin, and internal organs. Surprisingly, genetic analysis revealed that Jure's diet consisted mainly of fish, particularly salmon, which differed from typical Ice Age wolf hunting patterns. Her DNA showed connections to ancient wolf populations in Eurasia and Alaska, but not to modern Yukon wolves. Number 8. Ancient graveyard of mummified penguins. In 2016, scientists discovered a remarkable archaeological site on Antarctica's Cape Irizar, unearthing hundreds of mummified Adelie penguin remains. Researcher Stephen Emsley found an extraordinary collection of penguin bones, feathers, and entire carcasses preserved by the extreme cold. Radiocarbon dating revealed 3 distinct periods of penguin occupation spanning 5,000 years. The most recent colony existed around 800 years ago, with the oldest remains dating back to approximately 5,000 years before present. Most of the discovered remains were penguin chicks, highlighting the harsh survival conditions of these Antarctic birds. The site's preservation was made possible by Antarctica's dry, cold environment. Recent climate warming has caused snowmelt, exposing these ancient remains for the first time in centuries. Number 7. Saber-toothed kitten. In 2020, scientists discovered a remarkable 37,000-year-old saber-toothed kitten mummified in Siberian permafrost. The Homotherium latidens cub, approximately 3 weeks old when it died, was found near the Badiarika River with its head, forelimbs, and front body remarkably intact. This extraordinary specimen reveals fascinating details about an extinct predator. The kitten had dark brown fur about 3/4 of an inch long, sharp curved claws, and unique physical characteristics different from modern big cats. Its wide paws, small ears, and robust neck were adaptations for surviving in extreme cold temperatures. Researchers were thrilled by this unprecedented discovery, as it provides the first direct view of a saber-toothed cat's appearance. Number 6. Ancient wolf preserved in Siberian ice. Scientists discovered a remarkable 44,000-year-old wolf in the permafrost of Russia's Republic of Sakha. This adult male wolf was found near the Terechtiak River, perfectly preserved by the extreme cold conditions. Researchers performed a detailed autopsy, revealing an extraordinary specimen with intact internal organs and stomach contents. The wolf's body provides a unique window into Pleistocene ecosystem and predator life. Experts noted the wolf was a large, active predator that likely hunted mammoths, rhinoceroses, and other prehistoric animals. The scientific team extracted samples from the wolf's organs and gastrointestinal tract to study ancient viruses, bacteria, and dietary habits. They hope to understand the microbial communities of that time and potentially discover microorganisms useful for modern medicine and biotechnology. Number 5. Ancient bird. In 2018, fossil hunters discovered an extraordinary specimen near Belaya Gora, Siberia. a 46,000-year-old horned lark, perfectly preserved in permafrost. The female bird was so well preserved that researchers initially thought it had died just days earlier. Radiocarbon dating confirmed its remarkable age, while genetic analysis identified it as a horned lark. Scientists determined this bird was likely an ancestor to two modern horned lark subspecies, one living in northern Russia and another inhabiting the Mongolian steppes. The incredible preservation provides researchers a rare opportunity to study Ice Age ecosystems. The bird's intact tissues and DNA offer unprecedented insights into how species survived and evolved during dramatic climate changes at the end of the last glacial period. Number 4. 18,000-year-old puppy. Scientists discovered an extraordinary 18,000-year-old puppy named Dogor in the Siberian permafrost near the Indigirka River. This remarkably preserved 2-month-old male canine specimen still has intact fur, whiskers, teeth, and eyelashes, offering a rare glimpse into prehistoric animal life. Initially, researchers could not determine whether Dogor was a wolf or an early dog. Genetic testing puzzled scientists because the specimen seemed to represent a transitional species between wolves and dogs. In June 2022, advanced genomic analysis finally revealed Dogor was an ancient wolf, though not directly related to the wolf population from which modern dogs descended. The discovery provides fascinating insights into canine evolution during the last ice age. Number 3. Ancient Ice Age bison. In July 1979, gold miners discovered a remarkable prehistoric treasure near Fairbanks, Alaska, a perfectly preserved steppe bison mummy nicknamed Blue Babe. This 36,000-year-old male bison was found frozen in permafrost, remarkably intact from the Ice Age. The specimen earned its name from a vivid blue mineral coating called vivianite, which formed when the animal's tissue reacted with surrounding soil. Forensic evidence suggests the bison was killed by an Ice Age American lion during fall or winter, quickly freezing to prevent decomposition. Standing approximately 6 feet 7 inches tall and weighing around 2,000 pounds, this steppe bison represents an extinct species ancestral to modern American bison. Interestingly, the research team preparing the specimen for display at the University of Alaska Museum even cooked and ate a small portion of its neck muscle, describing the meat as tough and earthy. Today, Blue Babe remains the only known display of a Pleistocene bison recovered from permafrost. Number 2. Sparta and Boris. In the frozen landscapes of Siberia, 2 extraordinary cave lion cubs were discovered along the Semyuelyak River. Boris, found in 2017, was a male cub approximately 43,448 years old, while Sparta, discovered in 2018, was a female cub around 28,000 years old. Both cubs were incredibly well preserved, with intact fur, organs, and even whiskers. Researchers described Sparta as potentially the best preserved Ice Age animal ever found. They were young, estimated to be only 1 or 2 months old when they died, likely buried quickly by a potential mudslide. These cave lions were unique prehistoric predators, about 20% larger than modern African lions and adapted to cold environments. Their light-colored fur and thick undercoat helped them survive in snow-covered landscapes. The cubs provide scientists with an unprecedented opportunity to study an extinct species that roamed northern Eurasia and North America until their extinction around 14,000 years ago. Number 1. Prehistoric worms awaken after 46,000 years. Scientists have successfully revived microscopic roundworms that were frozen in Siberian permafrost since the late Pleistocene era. The newly discovered species, Panagrolimus colomensis, was found nestled in a fossilized squirrel burrow near the Kolyma River. These tiny organisms survived by entering cryptobiosis, a state of suspended animation where they dramatically reduce their metabolism to withstand extreme conditions. Researchers discovered the worms could move, eat bacteria, and reproduce after being thawed. They use a sugar called trehalose to protect against dehydration, enabling survival in freezing temperatures. The nematodes were radiocarbon, dated to approximately 46,000 years old, making them the longest surviving known nematodes in cryptobiosis. This groundbreaking research suggests that some organisms can potentially suspend life over geological timescales, offering fascinating insights into survival mechanisms in extreme environments. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any new videos. Thanks for watching.